earlier. I forgot you got me off there.
All right. Hello, Hempire. Let's give one more minute for people to hop on. I know more are coming. Good morning.
Hi, Elaine.
Hi.
What's up?
Hey, Matt. How's it going?
Going.
Good. Good stuff.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, a bunch more people hopping on. Excellent. Okay, so we don't have any specific topics today. We're kind of going to jump around to things that we've been hearing about that people are wanting to be addressed. So different people are going to hop on at different points. If you are on, can you guys please mute out unless it's your turn to talk? There's a little mute button on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Mute out unless it's your turn to talk. Perfect. Okay, so let's see. Chris is not on. Chris, are you on yet? No.
Yeah. Am I on?
Oh, there you are. All right. Chris, did you want to take it away about the legality issue that we've been hearing about in the groups?
Yeah. So, I completely understand why this is such an issue, but it really is more simple than it is complicated. The bigger issue is coming from individual states or, even law enforcement agencies, more or less just being confused about how the law actually works. So we're all aware of the 2014 Federal Farm Bill, which more or less gives legality to our products because we're legal in all 50 states through this federal pilot program, which is through a research program in the University of Kentucky, which is where our Gencana farm is located. And if you look at how CBD oil is listed, it is listed as a superfood, more or less a nutritional supplement. So I don't know where the confusion comes from, but there is no part of CBD from hemp that is listed on any kind of controlled substance list or anything like that. So, it's a supplement. It's considered a superfood. And if you look at how the Supplement Act works, you'll find that there's nothing that stops our hemp CBD oil from being legal.
Yeah, no, I think that's it. I mean, there's no way HempWorks would be in business legally if this were illegal. So under the 2014 Farm Bill Act, totally legal to ship to all 50 states, ship to Europe, except for Alabama at the moment. They've asked HempWorks to stop shipping there, but I don't know exactly where they're at with that.
So Alabama is interesting because that even there it's not an issue of it being illegal. Alabama is working through, I think they're trying to work through their own confusion about how the law actually works, and they just simply asked companies, and it's not just HempWorks, they just asked companies not to ship there, and HempWorks, and I don't know what other companies are doing, but HempWorks decided to, basically oblige what they were asking and said, okay, until we can get this matter sorted out, we'll just stop shipping there. So I don't think it's a matter of legality at all. And the law is actually pretty specific about how federal and state laws work together. There is an article in the Constitution called the Supremacy Clause, which basically gives supremacy to the federal law when states and federal kind of butt heads. So given the 2014 Farm Bill is a federal bill, it doesn't really matter what each state wants to do, because in the end, if they disagree, they're going to lose out because of that supremacy clause within the Constitution. We've said all along, if something changes, you're going to be notified. So if a certain state is saying that you hear that it's illegal or they're doing this or doing that, if something changes, you'll be notified. There's nothing underhanded or shady that's going on. That's why immediately when they decided that they would follow with what Alabama wanted, everybody who's an Alabama affiliate immediately received an email saying, this is what we're going to do there. And then word spread quickly from management that that's what we were telling everybody in that state. So if something changes, you'll be notified immediately. Another issue that I really see what's going on with this is more or less poor journalism, because most issues that start at a state level come from a certain article, whether it's a local newspaper or whatever from that state. And normally it's very poor journalism. You'll be able to just read in the article that they can't tell the difference between CBD from hemp and CBD from marijuana. One, legal in all 50 states, the other not so. So they're confused in their own right. And this even goes down to law enforcement agencies. There was an issue, 3 or 4 weeks ago, where one of our affiliates was having issues in Texas. And I simply said, all right, give me the phone number. And I called local law enforcement down there, and I went through 3 or 4 people that told me it was illegal. But when I finally got to the person that had the answers, who was the head of the narcotics department, they 100% said, no, it is legal. And we even had a discussion about the Farm Bill and how all that works. So within these states, within these local law enforcement agencies, whatever it might be, I think they're confused at how the law actually works. But in the end, all you need to know is that it is legal, and the law stands on our side. And, like Elaine said, these companies are all in business. There's tons of CBD companies. Nobody's being shut down. Nobody's being arrested. There's nothing like that going on. So I think you should feel confident knowing that we are legal in all 50 states.
Oh, did I just say something? Chris, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a reminder, guys, can you guys mute out the bottom left corner? Mute out if it's not your turn to talk so that we don't have background noise. Okay, perfect. So hopefully that cleared up some questions about the legality issues. Next on our list is setting up customers and affiliates for success. Courtney, did you want to take this, or I can? Courtney, you or me? Okay, maybe she can't hear me. Okay, Courtney, jump in. Oh, there you are.
I was trying to unmute. I was scared. I was making noise.
We can't hear you, Courtney.
Yeah, something doesn't sound right. Come back to me. Let me fix it, okay?
Okay. So setting people up for success, guys, we want to keep things simple. It's a simple system. So someone places an order. You've probably been messaging with them. Maybe you had a phone conversation with them, and they ordered. So number one, you want to send a welcome email. A welcome email, it has all the information they need in one spot. You can create it yourself, or if you want a template, it's in our Hempire business group under the files section, or message me and I can give it to you. But you want to get them that welcome email. Some people, are really unsure when they order. They might have buyer's remorse. So getting that welcome email is going to, give them some resources, a few videos to watch. It's going to just make them feel good. And then think about how you would want to be supported through a CBD product journey. You could even ask that person. They might be a CBD expert and they don't want your help at all. They're good to go after they ordered. Or you can simply ask them, I want you to have the best success with these products. How can I help you? Would you like me to check in on you once a week? How can I support you? So make sure that you're not just, brushing them to the side once they order. They might have questions. Make sure that you're really approachable. In the email, it says, please reach out with any questions. I'm always happy to problem solve and brainstorm with you. So you really want to create that relationship of that you're there to help them. So that's as far as a customer. As far as an affiliate, we have to know that people are going to do what they're going to do. We have an amazing support system with the Hempire business. We have lots of resources for people to plug into. But the reality is everyone's different. Not everyone is going to, run with this opportunity. Some people sign up as an affiliate and don't do anything. And that's just how they are. You could be reaching out to them and say, asking, is there any way I can support you? Would you like to set up a 15-minute call so I can help you? But just know that it's not you. Don't take anything personally. If they don't want to work their business, if they don't want to sign anyone up, You just got to let them do what they're going to do, knowing that you have supported them, you've reached out, you've plugged them into the groups. And let's see, any other ideas, Courtney, about setting up affiliates for success?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hey, okay. I dialed in through the Zoom and on the phone, and it was like double reverberation or something. So, okay. So I think that's really key too. So I'm going to talk about the affiliates just for a second. I just hear some background noise. Okay. So, that's so true. We have affiliates sign up. I'm noticing that there's a couple of people that'll just run with it. They want to do this. They have a target and they just want to go. But then I'm also noticing that people sign up and then they really don't get started. Like they never even make a post. And so I want to encourage you, if you're that person, here's a couple of things to do. So reach out to us. So reach out to us on where we want to. Okay.
So I think, Kathy, can you mute out? I wish there was a way that I could just mute everyone out. Kathy, I see that we have a lot of background noise from you. I think that's it.
See that too. Okay. All right. Okay, great. Sorry. So, and if you're a leader, let me back up. If you've signed up as an affiliate, just go ahead and tell yourself, I'm a leader. I'm here to lead a team and I want to grow a business. And the only way to grow a business is to have people on your team, which automatically makes you a leader. Okay. So don't be worried about the responsibility. We're all here to help you, but you do have to take that step and say, I'm going to manage and lead and be successful in my business. So one thing that I'm realizing that I need to do between the two affiliates, of this one's getting started and running with it by themselves and this one's saying, I really don't know what to do and I haven't done anything, is go through your list of people who have signed up and just be that mentor and hold their hand where they need to be held. So that's what I'm doing, is going through and making a list of, okay, who's even gotten started yet? Let me reach out to each one of my affiliates and just say, hey, how are things going? Remember, they're product users too, so check to make sure that they're enjoying the oil as well. You want to give them ideas of how to start posting. One of my very favorite posts to encourage people to make is, hey, what does everybody think about CBD? And then you've got all these people, commenting and asking, and that's what you want. You want to draw people in and share that you have the product, and you want to coach this to people who really, they don't post a lot on Facebook, so you want to encourage them how to post and just walk them through that. So there's going to be affiliates that want to, they want to know step by step what to do. And so I'm finding that we're going to be losing people if we're not stepping up and digging into our own businesses and finding out who really wants to work the business and just help them do that. So I reached out to a girl this week and said, hey girl, I challenge you to make your business tonight. Just make it. And she was like, well, what do I do? I don't really know. So I gave her an idea. She had a sale that night. So it's just a matter of going through and working your business and reaching out to the affiliates that you have and encouraging them steps to do. And the other thing is too, I was one of the people that really just wanted to make this work. So Chris never reached down to me and was like, hey, you want to get started? I was like reaching up to him and bothering the mess out of him, bless his heart. But I would message him throughout the day. And so as leaders, we want you to bother us. We want you to ask us questions. I have people that'll message me and say, I'm sorry, I'll leave you alone now. I'm like, I hope I'm not coming off that you're bothering me, because you're not. I love it when people interact with me, engage me, ask me questions, because that's what we're here to do. And if we're not here to help other people be successful, we're not going to be successful. So that's really important, to just get a firm grip of reaching out to the affiliates that you already have. So that's something I'm working on really heavily this week. That's kind of what I have on affiliates. As far as the new business people and enrolling, the simple system that we've been doing is get someone interested, tell them you're going to add and tag them to our testimony page, and try to keep it to our testimony page, because we're all here to help. Add and tag them to that welcome email, that welcome post. and let some of that do the work for you, and then follow up with them and say, hey, have you thought any more about the oil, and just take it from there. So it's really duplicatable and simple. It's just a matter of getting enough people going and interested, and then always presenting the business to them. So that would be my other tip, is just when you're messaging them, make them aware this business is great. Like, and even if you've only made $50, tell them I've already started making money. You can too. So we all start somewhere, and we all have that first $50 that we make. And so you don't have to be making $5,000 right now, but you can be making a little bit of money, and just share that. Don't share it to brag, share it to, hey, if I can do it, you can do it too, and I'll help you. I'll show you how to do it. So those are some of my quick tips for this morning.
That's great. Those are so good, Courtney. I think in our business group, we have a post about coming out posts. I can put them on a Google Doc so that we have ideas of verbiage, because I do think you're right that some people just don't even know where to start as far as posting, and they might be on social media, they might not be active. And so having that resource would be great. And I 100% agree with you. The people who are in my inbox messaging me are the people who I can tell are working it, who want my support. So I love it. I'm always messaging also Chris and Celie and to get questions answered, because we don't know everything. And so that's the beauty of network marketing. We are here to support you. So never apologize for messaging. And just think about, you want to support your people how you would want to be supported, whether your mentor is doing it for you or not. You are, just like Courtney said, you are a leader, whether you have one affiliate or one customer. Step into that role and just start to feel it. Tell yourself, I am a leader. I am a leader. And words are law, and you will start to lead. Perfect. Let's see. Next on our agenda.
One thing if I could add, Elaine,
yes, please.
And you and Courtney had great feedback on this. One thing I'm encountering with my team is they're getting a lot of people who are saying, oh, they just want to be customers. Like, they're not interested in the affiliate program. And I said, that's great. Like, don't pressure anybody, obviously, to let them order. But I think, reaching out to those people, and as soon as they have any type of testimonial, as soon as they're saying, oh my God, I've never slept this well, my anxiety is lessened. Everybody has this kind of warm market. So those initial couple posts, you're always going to get, a small number of people who are initially interested. So I always stress to them, let them use it, follow up with them. And if they have any type of positive feedback with it, just encourage them to share that. Don't say anything, oh, now's your chance to join the affiliate program. Just say, would you be willing, like, I'm trying to collect testimonials. We're just trying to get the word out about this stuff. So if you'd be inclined to, maybe could you share a picture with you holding a bottle and just share your testimonial on your page? When that happens, good chance there's going to be 3, 4, 5 people, even more, depending on how big of a following they have, that are going to show interest in it and want to participate too and want to try it. And then I just stress, okay, well, now they've got those people interested, duplicate the process. So I think a lot of people might initially get discouraged if, nobody's really interested in the business side of it. But really, I think to make it as simple as you can, it's just sharing the testimonial. Testimonials sell themselves. They sell the product for you. Some people want to go gung-ho with it, hit the ground running. But the majority of the people, at least in my experiences and in my team's experiences, they just want to try the product. But if you stress to them, like, just share your feedback with it. I also like to frame it like this is your opportunity to invest in the growth of CBD. Like, I don't frame it like, oh, it's a direct selling opportunity. This is an ML. Like, this is the CBD market's going to blow up. This is your opportunity to invest in that, like to participate in that. And I think it's kind of a friendlier, there's still kind of that stigma that prevails with the direct selling. But I think just saying investing in the market is kind of a great way to get around that in some people. But I just thought I'd add that to what you guys were saying. Great feedback. Yeah, great points, Matt. That was great. The other thing is to kind of introduce people to the business more, whether it's customers, to just in the welcome email. In my template, at least, I have like links to the comp plan, and I have a little blurb about refer 3, get it free, because who doesn't want, like, if you do have a great product experience, why wouldn't you want to get your oil free, either by referring people or by enrolling as an affiliate? So yes, we want to make sure everyone knows about the opportunity, about
getting their hands into the CBD boom, because it is going to be. Perfect. Lauren, anything else about setting affiliates up for success or customers up for success?
I have a good chunk to add, but I'm not sure if you want me to wait until my spot to speak, or if you want me to kind of add now.
Yeah, I think we're all kind of sharing as it comes, so go for it.
Okay. So you can hear me, obviously, right? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I had issues with sound last week. Okay, so one of the things that I think is so important when you first join this business is not going out and getting a website, not going out and trying to get to 5,000 followers. There's been a lot of stuff like that thrown out, and while I think that's good, it's good to, add to your business. I think the most important thing is to fake it till you make it right off the bat. And I don't mean be fake. I don't mean fake it that you're a surgeon until you make it to be a surgeon. I mean, like, believe in yourself. Let go of whatever hangups you have, and try to discover what those hangups are through growth and development, through self-help videos. There's so much inspiration on the internet. It's incredible what resource we have at our fingertips, but do a little soul searching and say, what are my hangups, and just release them and believe in yourself. And did my video just cut out? Okay. Believe in yourself. And like I said, just fake it till you make it. You don't need to know everything right off the bat. You don't even need to know much about CBD oil. What you do need to do is believe in yourself, have your why, and the passion to help people. And that's what the resources are there for. That's what the website's there for. I mean, you can point people, instead of wasting your time sending people a bunch of information, send them to the website. They want to know how much the product costs. Send them to the prices on the website. They want to know what CBD oil is or why it's legal. If it's legal, send them to the FAQ. That's what the information is there for, instead of wasting your time. And while you're doing that, you're going to be learning about the business, and you're going to be growing as an entrepreneur and growing your business. So I think fake it till you make it is huge right off the bat, and believing yourself, and it'll attract people. You'll open yourself, you'll open up your Facebook page, you'll start attracting your tribe. And I think that that's huge. There was something else that I was going to say about that. Do you want me to elaborate more, or wait for another spot?
Whatever you want. No, but I love what you said. I'm all about that too, because you learn as you earn. No one is expected to know the comp plan from day one. No one is expected to know every cannabinoid in the oil. It's like a learning process. And so I think people get really hard on themselves of having to know, how do I do this? I need a list. Throw that out the window. Be okay with failing. Be okay with trying. Be okay with posting and nobody comments. Be okay. It takes really a lot of being okay with yourself and not being attached to the outcome, whether you sell 10 bottles or 0 your first month. It's people being really hard on themselves.
Right, yeah. Exactly. So that's where you have to release those hangups. And I think you are if you need a leader to look up to, or someone that's really good at doing that, it's you, Elaine. You are so good at you can tell that or the way that you put yourself out there, that there's no hangups. You just do you, and you are just authentically you. And I think that that's so important, and people are attracted to that. If you can just be authentically yourself, and people see that authenticity, and that, you don't let fears or, concern of what people think about you hold you back. Again, it's going to attract your tribe. It's going to excel you in this business, and people are going to believe in you and want to jump on, what you're doing. It's not even about the product. They're just going to want to be a part of what you're doing because they believe in you.
Wow. Well, thank you for that compliment. I'm receiving it. But just know, guys, that the way that I am now, the way that my mindset and everything, it comes from 2.5 years, almost 3 years of hard work, of personal coaching, of personal development. But I can tell you that is the number one thing that has helped me grow my HempWorks business and be the person I am, is working on myself. Because I can tell you 3 years ago, I was an angry, bitter, living in anxiety and just fear and doubt and all those low vibrational energies. And so of course I was an angry person and attracting angry people and attracting nobody who wanted to be around me. And so it took working on myself and really getting at my issues. And I mean, I have a son with severe autism who the medical industry like failed our family, that like shifted our life. And so I really had to deal with my issues and my everything around that. So thank you. So yes, I mean, I think everyone needs to be personally developing themselves, whether it is a coach, whether it's a coaching program that you do as a group, whether it's reading books and, or just being around like-minded people, like, you know, like our tribe here. Really, really important. Anything else, Lauren, before we go to our next topic?
What is our next topic?
Let's see. People wanted to hear about tips on doing videos and how to close more sales.
Elaine, I want to say something real quick before we move on. One more thing. That's all right. So I want to just say that I'm incredibly impressed with this entire team coming together with their strengths. So if someone is worried about not being great at a particular part of doing the business, I mean, I think we're all just placed together just beautifully with our strengths and what we're doing, and, you know, everyone taking charge in this area or that area, and we're all coming together. And I honestly have never seen anything this quick, where it's not up just to Courtney Workman to lead the team, or just up to Elaine, or just up to Chris, or just up to Matt or Lauren or anyone. We're all working at this together. And so just speaking from past experience, this is really an incredible team, and there's so much support here. So anyone can just plug their people in and let all of us work together to help build each other's businesses. Because Elaine, nothing that I do affects you and your team, and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're cross-lined. So, but we are able to all work together, and I think it really is awesome. So I just appreciate everyone that puts the effort in together. So we're not all carrying the burden on one shoulder. Does that make sense? So, so if someone is fearful of having a weakness, we're all here to help fill that gap, and then rise more leaders up that can come in and help do more things too.
I love that too. I love our team. And I said this last week, but there's not like prescribed Hempire leaders. If you are watching this, whether live now or on the recording, and just are feeling this and are doing good things, and we might not necessarily be seeing it, message us or come out on one of these Friday trainings, because we would love to learn from you. Like, this is up to each individual person, how they run their business, how they step up as a leader. And so the more that you lead, the more leaders you will attract. So it's up to you also to make that effort and step out of that comfort zone and show up, however that means for you. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Courtney. Okay, let's talk tips on doing videos. So I think this actually is a good segue, because it's really powerful, obviously, to do a video. People hear your voice, they hear your passion, they see your face. The videos are terrifying. I know 3 years ago, I would not get on a video, live or otherwise, but it's powerful. I've never joined anyone in a business that I haven't seen on video. So that's just me. I want to hear the person's tone and feel the person's energy. So a good way to baby step into videos is to do it with a partner. You can do a Facebook Live with a partner, say, hey, whether it's whoever. I've done one with Cameron where we just jumped on and we each kind of shared our story, talked about the products a little bit, and it's not so bad, right? It's like a conversation. The other thing, if you are intimidated on stepping into video, is offer value. What is something that you can do? It doesn't have to be anything CBD, anything HempWorks related. What do you do, or what knowledge do you have that can be of value to someone else? Like, I started my live videos cooking in the kitchen because that's what I do every day. It's what I know. I was doing my avocado pudding videos. I was doing bone broth videos. You know what? Because I can talk about that because I know it like the back of my hand. Like, what do you know so well that you can just talk to people like you're talking to a friend and sharing something? Let's see, we have 10 minutes, you guys. Stay with free account. So make a list. Make a list of what do you know really well that you can share with someone that is a cool health hack, that is a great tip, that's going to save a mom time at the grocery store. What do you know that is valuable to your Facebook community? And that's what you want to start with. Don't even start with HempWorks. Everyone knows you're doing HempWorks. You're posting about it. Fine. Go with something of value aside from HempWorks that you can talk about. And I know like everything within me did not want to push that live button to start that video, but once you start it, and if you really take those deep belly breaths and just speak like you're speaking to one person, a friend in the room, keep it short, keep it 2 to 3 minutes, and then be done. It's not so bad. It takes practice. No one's perfect their first time. No one's perfect their 10th time. It's just about doing it and being real and showing people who you are. So, I mean, there's such power in video. Any other tips on video? Anyone else?
Not on doing videos specifically, but I forgot to mention this in the beginning. You guys, this is the best piece of business advice that I can give. So listen closely. The HempWorks Escape Your Matrix group that Jen is running, is incredible. There's like 9 videos so far, and each video is just packed of insane information. I've taken so many notes, and these are things that I've paid for. Like, I've paid for social media training, and they're just giving them away for free. So if you can tap into the Escape Your Matrix series that Jenna and Josh are doing, and several other top leaders, they're incredible. And it'll teach you to do better videos and post better content and interact with people in a way that you should be. I mean, there's so many things that I want to cover in this, but we are running out of time. And so if I can give one word of advice, go watch that whole series. Do it while you're driving. Do it while you're folding laundry. You can catch 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there. It doesn't have to all be at once. So go watch that series. It'll put you on the road to success for sure. It's great.
Totally agree. That is in the training section of your back office, and it's a must. It's a must on our checklist to success. You've got to watch those videos. You get Josh, you get Jenna, you get top leaders, and I agree. It's such great training.
If you have anxiety about doing a live video, just take a double dose of the CBD oil. It'll nix that anxiety, and then there you go. That's what it's all. I just thought I'd interject with that.
Totally true. Yeah, it's true. Okay, we probably have time for one more topic. We can pick comp plan or how to close more sales. Anyone have any, or should I pick? How to close more sales. Chris, do you want to chat, or do you want me to?
I can start on that one. First, I think I included those matrix videos in that email that I sent out that everyone should have gotten. So I wanted to touch on that quick, just so I plan on sending that out every month, and I'll just keep updating it, because then you'll have all of these videos in one place, and I'm hoping to find more videos that I can link in that from some of the top people in the company, just because, like we've said all along, you can always take something away from everybody. So the more videos you can watch, the more people you can see that are having success, the more that you're going to be able to throw into your toolbox to make yourself successful. So you get to utilize, if you're looking to close sales, I mean, just that email alone, I mean, there's stuff in there that you can send to people, that you can make your own email when you're following up, because the follow-up is going to always be the most important thing when you're trying to close with somebody, because just the stats usually say it's not going to happen the first time. So if they are interested, but you don't get a sale, or they don't sign up the first time, the follow-up is always going to be the most important thing, because it might take 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And the more times that you check in with somebody or follow up, the better your chances are going to be successful. So sending an important email that has relevant information that they can learn from is going to be important. But I think when you're talking about closing a sale or having somebody sign up, it's going to come down to getting them into a more one-on-one conversation, whether it's on the phone or whether it's by video. Because as Elaine said, she's never bought from somebody that she's never, seen in a video. So how, if you're just talking with them through Messenger, through email, like it's probably a lower probability than if you can get them on the phone or in a Zoom video. This Zoom app or whatever you use for Zoom through your desktop, it's super easy to use. You literally can get a link that you send to somebody and you can screen share. So if you can get somebody in a Zoom conversation, this is how I was sold on the business, Matt. Matt got me in a Zoom with Sealy, and I was not sold at all starting that meeting. But she went through a presentation. She had a PowerPoint presentation that she just screen shared and went through how CBD works, what it does, the comp plan, all that kind of stuff. And I left there thinking this is absolutely something I need to be a part of. So getting somebody into a video and talking with them face to face, and whether you can share whatever you want to share with them, is going to be super important. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's good. That is powerful. But yes, it's sales. Yes, sales is the highest paying industry. But people want to know you care also. So this is about people's health. So it's like, yes, you're selling something, but it's also you want to be taking care of them and listening to their problems and providing information about how CBD can help their health ailment. So people want to know you care about them. So if you are coming across as, helping them in your messages or in your conversation about how you're going to be helpful and there for them, I think your chances of closing sales are a lot higher than, if you're not. So what else was I going to say about closing sales? You cannot be attached to the outcome. So many people are saying, I've been chatting with so many people are reaching out, and then no one is buying. So yes, you can check back in at a certain point, but you also need to know when to just release someone and let them be on their own time frame. And then if they are interested in the future, they know where to find you because you are consistent in your messaging and Facebook, and you're just consistent, a consistent person in general, showing up to these kind of trainings. So, closing sale. Let's see. Anyone else, Lauren? Closing sales?
I have one thing. Okay, so I just talked about the Escape Your Matrix. You've been told how to find it. Video 3, the butlers, who are super affiliates. That video is mint. It talks about authenticity and being a good friend. I'm telling you that I don't get business from posting a million CBD oil posts. I don't get business from cold messaging people. I get business from being authentic and genuinely caring. I'm genuinely reaching out to you because I care and I think this product will help you, or I think the business opportunity is great for you. But first, I'm going to see what's going on in their life. I'm going to check in with my friends. Hey, what's going on? How are you? I heard your dad passed, which the butlers talk about in their video. You want to take an interest in their life and how they are before you just go into business. So I think if you watch video 3 from Escape Your Matrix, it's going to be huge for you. Plus, there's something called the immediate yes formula. I'm going to link it when Elaine posts this video later. I'm going to link this video to you below her video. And if you put those two things in combination with each other, the butler's video and the yes formula, you're gold.
Ooh, excited about that. Okay, guys, we have less than a minute. This was amazing training. We'll see you guys next Friday. 17 people were on. Amazing. If you are making this happen live, kudos to you. And if you're catching the recording, great job about plugging in. So this will be uploaded into our business group. Bye, guys. Happy Friday.